What is going on, people of YouTube? My name happens to be Kurtyoy, and you're looking at it right. I got 25 points in the game week. 25 points. Hear me out though. Nothing of it was my doing. Every single one of my 14 players failed to get above 3 points. Lukaku, my captain, getting 4. Barkley, De Bruyne, and Mahrez getting clean sheets. So they got 3. Check on the bench here, got 2. Johnson, I believe, yep, he got 2. Kane got 2. What am I meant to do? Not one of my players got bonus points. No goals, no assists, no clean sheets for defenders or goalkeepers. No, nothing. That's bad. That's really bad. So I'm just going to review over the players that did go well. And surprisingly, I'm looking at the list. I'm looking at the 12 here. There are a lot of surprises. You can see the results down here. Villa won. Newcastle Man United shared a 6-goal thriller somehow, and United scored 3 times somehow. They also conceded a goal. City and Everton both failed to score, which is strange. Arsenal went and picked up 3 goals, not one of them involving Mesut Özil. So it all went weird. It went badly. That didn't really help my overall rank, but let's just jump straight into the transfers. And basically, who did well this game week? And not very many goalkeepers, so we'll skip through them. But we'll go on to actual goalkeepers. First of all, Tim Howard. Of course, clean sheet against City. Not many teams go to City or go to the Etihad, pick up a clean sheet. I think there was or they don't lose often there, but they don't concede often there. Especially with Vince Company, but this was without Vince and Company, and they did very well. That's nothing to do with it. Sorry about that. Basically, Tim Howard did very good. I was going on a completely different tangent, talking about the wrong team. But Tim Howard did very well. Also made 5 saves, which is good on him. 1 for a bonus, and then 4 for a clean sheet. Then we got Kasper Schmeichel. He played away against Spurs. And again, not many teams this season have gone to White Hart Lane and picked up a clean sheet. When you got the likes of Harry Kane breathing down your neck, who's in fine form, he's probably the reason why I didn't get any points this game week. Even so, I benched Harry Kane, so people that were like, why have you benched him? I was like, doesn't really make much difference in the end. I didn't really get any extra points, and if anything, I could have removed Barkley for Kane, so I would have got 24, so who knows? Who knows what will happen, but Kasper Schmeichel did very well against Tottenham. Again, not very well. Then I had a choice between Forster, Bunn and Hart. I thought Hart against Everton, that was pretty good. I'm looking at Bunn, but he's playing Crystal Palace, and Palace have been poor recently, so I went with Fraser Forster because he kept out Odion Ighalo, Troy Deeney. He kept out that partnership there. Very well done to him. And Saints have been in quite a slump recently. So for them to pick up a nice and tidy 2-0 win, that's not very bad. That's not bad. I'm going to move on to the defenders now. The 3 best players. Oh, but by the way, I forgot to mention, should you bring them in? All 3 of them are going to say no. Southampton have been poor, so no for there. Leicester, 2 iffy, so no for them. And then Howard looks like Everton look like they're going to concede goals in every game for me, so I'll say no to all 3 for the prices that you're going to pay. Joleon Lescott, fantastic game week, 3 for a bonus, picked up a clean sheet, and also one of the biggest goals Villa will score this season. Wayne Hennessy had a mare with that one, slipped right underneath him. Villa picked up the 3 points. Palace are in a bit of trouble, I'd say, because they haven't won in quite a while now, I believe. I'll try and find a Palace. Actually, we'll just stick on Palace. Let's see how many games they've gone without a win. So they've got, that's 4 games now, all 4 without a goal. When you look at the fact that besides the 2 wins, they haven't done that well past that. So I think Palace are in a bit of trouble. Not going to be any relegation trouble unless all the teams below them pick up form. But they're in trouble of going on a really big slump. And I think you're seeing, the Pardew mood swings are coming into effect there. But on to other defenders. I've got my thing off my screen. There we go. We've got Joleon Lescott. Again, fantastic. Will I bring him in? No. Simple reason, Villa. That's all I need to say for that one. Then we've got Robert Hoof of Leicester. Picks up a goal, clean sheet, and a bonus. Again, surprising, because I pictured, a 3-0 win for Spurs. Not a 1-0 win to Leicester. That was a big surprise. But Hoof picked up the big goal. Good defender, leader of a team, someone that Leicester want, someone that Leicester need, and someone that Leicester have got. Will I bring him in? 4.3 million. It's a possibility. So I would say yes, but I wouldn't have him as one of my main defenders. Next up, we had a choice between Target, who played his first game in quite a while. I have to admit, I think because of injuries, back into the team. And then we've also got Fuchs. I'm bringing Fuchs into the team because the simple reason, bonus, assist, clean sheet, minutes played, he's in fine form himself, and to do it at White Hart Lane is fantastic. Not to discredit Matthew Targett, who did do it against Watford, did very well against Watford, but I feel like Fuchs going away to White Hart Lane is a much bigger accolade. Would I bring them in? Let's go 4 of them. Lescott, no. Hoof, yes. Targett, no, because I don't think he's going to be first team left back. And Fuchs, maybe yes. I'd say yes for him. 7 out of 10 for him. I'm going to move on to the midfielders if I'm allowed to. First of all, a bit of a surprise again. I'm looking at this thinking, what is going on? Why also what was wrong in this game week? Why did the normal people not do as good as they normally do? Who knows? But we've got Roberto Firmino, who I've said for a few weeks now he would do well and didn't do well. And he's done well this game week against Arsenal nonetheless. So that was a surprising game, I have to admit. Another 3-3. Sorry, I just hiccupy burped, coughed sort of thing. He had a yellow card, a little bit down on it, but 2 for bonus. Also scored 2 goals, finally coming into ground. I think that's the first game he's played well since the City game. Yeah, first game he's really done anything important since the City game. That's saying something. So it does against big teams. So let's see. They have Man United next. So bring him in your teams, get him in there. 7.7 million. That's not a bad price for him. Then we have a choice of 3 for the next 2. Afellay, Payet, Ramsey. First of all, I'm going to just say, I told people to put Payet in their teams, and he's now in my team after this game week, admittedly, because I'd already used my transfer on, I believe, getting Kane in for Vardy. I'm not too sure. That was obviously a poor choice. But I've not put him in here, to be honest, for the simple reason I'm looking at nothing away against Bournemouth. I'm looking at Afellay, thinking, well done to him. He's basically ran a game and he's done very, very well. So for me, he's going in there just to prove it. That's what I've screenshotted, but that'll be put on the screen. Whether that said anything or it's blurred out, I don't know. But Affelay's in there. I thought he had a much bigger impact. And you're looking at the score thinking 3-1 against Norwich, basically ran the game. It's about time as well. Because I felt like the Payet one was more expected. Afellay came out of nowhere, so better singular performance. And then we had to stick with Ramsey because goal, assist, basically helped them on their way, along with a certain player who is coming up in the strikers column. I believe you'll guess who it is. I've got a lot of man crush for him, but if I'm going to say anything, Firmino, no. The other 3, I'd say yes. Payet and Ramsey, I'd say yes, definitely. Afellay, be considerate because he has been very poor so far this season. I mean, looking at 34 points, 11 of them coming in that last game, and he has played a lot. So that could be an issue. But lastly, we have the strikers. I'm looking at Jermaine Defoe, 17 points, seeing the old Jermaine Defoe being whacked out. 3 goals away against Swansea. Who would have seen that one coming? Also 3 for a bonus. Surprise, surprise, someone got a hat-trick and got 3 bonus points. Who would have guessed it as well? 17 points, well played. Then we saw the old Wayne Rooney pick himself up 2 goals and an assist. A nice, cheeky assist. So one of them was a goal, one of them was a penalty, one of his goals. Also, again, someone who basically ran the game, 3 for a bonus. Who would have thought? And then we drop down to 13 points with either Giroud or Valencia. And I thought Valencia, again, Bournemouth, discredited a bit. But Olivier Giroud comes in. He's my favourite. He's my bae. And also 2 goals against Liverpool. Again, another good performance, although people will constantly say he doesn't do anything. But he's a goal scorer. He can be in that right place in the right time. He'll get in the way. He's a menace to defend against. And big target men have to play with midfield. You can't have a target man without a midfield. Because the whole point of having a target man is because he's a target. If you're not finding the target isn't going to get used. So that's why you have you can't see the big man, small man thing. Because then, even that way, the small man come in, take the ball, give it to the target, or just loft up to the target, and you've got the small man to try and fetch off the scraps. If you've just got a target man there, who acts as a target man, and you don't find him, you can't complain that he's not playing well, because his whole role is to be found. If he's not being found, he can't play well. Simple as that. And if he's found, he does stuff like that and runs the game. And he did do that. Another example of that is Alexander Mitrovic, who had a fantastic game against Manchester United. He was a menace. And I know True Geordie in his video spoke very highly about him. again, I think he's going to become quite a big star in the future years to come. He's got a lot of earning to do. But Mitrovic is a fantastic player. You find the target will do the business. The target will help. You can have days where he's just not playing very well, or you found him. Everyone has those days, but if you're not going to find a target, the target can't do any work. It's as simple as that. Rant over, back in. Basically, Giroud did very well. When I bring him into my team, Defoe, I'd say leave it and just see how he does for a few game weeks. If he's chipping in with assists and goals, I'd say go for it. Giroud, yes. Rooney, no. Valencia, yes. If he keeps fit, he's a menace and he's a fantastic striker. But that is that for the review. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Later on today, I've got a preview coming out. I know it's fantastic. And hopefully, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but maybe tomorrow I'll have a new series coming out. Or if not, next game week or next weekend of football. But thank you guys for watching nonetheless. If you like this video, then leave a like. Let me think in the comments down below. And subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.